As a grown ass man, I don't think I can be scared of horror movies anymore. The feeling of being a kid, covering yourself in a blanket because you're about to piss yourself watching it, it's over with. The best thing I can get from a movie is being disturbed. Like when I was watching Ice Cube act in a sci-fi movie.
It's you. It's you. That the nuclear the, the aliens have infiltrated the planet and found the humans. They know where my mama stay, know where your mama stay. Name another alien that play like that.
That was disturbing. That gave me some chills. But The Conjuring 2, it's not a bad movie. Better than the first one. Scarier than the first one. I might not have been scared out of my mind, but I definitely got some chills from it. But I'm not trying to be cold. I'm trying to be frightened. The plot of this movie, much more complex than the first one. It's in Britain, and I love British people. The fact that they all sound like Peppa Pig, I love that. But it's about a single mother and her 5 children who were living a normal life until they started getting haunted by 3 ghosts, 3 of them bitches, an old man, a crooked man, and a nun. Listen, all these ghosts, the old man is by far the creepiest, but all these ghosts are nothing compared to the dad. Your kids are out here getting possessed and thrown around, terrorized by a ghost, and you know where to be found. That's so crazy. Your kids see dead people, but the deadbeat is nowhere to be seen. Wild to me. He's the real villain. But in this movie, the old man is definitely the creepiest. Yeah, he's the creepiest. I said the right word because you really disturbing children. You possessing a little girl, yelling "get out" and making they bed rocks and shit. Like, this is just Herbert the pervert, but he likes Christine's instead of Chris's.
Seems like I've run out of waiting time.
But one night, while getting tormented by this angry old man, the kids decide to go to their mom. Their mom went to their room and she started tripping because she found a Ouija board, which is valid because if I had kids and I found them playing with a Ouija board, trying to contact ghosts in my house, I'm abandoning them at a church. I'm gonna call it a holy abortion. But instead of doing that, the mother just yelled at him. She said, "You're trying to scare the bloody hell out of each other." And while she was saying that, a fucking dresser flew into the door. Then the next scene, there was running into the neighbor's house and the neighbors was calling the police. But when the police get there, the police saw a chair moving on its own. And then the police proceeded to say, "Yeah, we can't do shit. Cuffs ain't gonna work. You need cross. That's what you need. Cuffs don't work on spirits, only niggas. So I'm gonna advise you to my pastor." But the thing is, the church don't do shit. They had to get some clout. So they got interviewed by a clout chasing old man with some ugly ass glasses, a receding hairline, and a fucked up ass beard. That's what I think he looked like, or what I remember. But he was definitely clout chasing. They interviewed this little 11-year-old girl, and an old man came out. She started speaking senior citizen. Like, this voice is one of the creepiest things in the movie. That's why the old man is a creep, and he's the creepiest. Not even gonna lie to you. But they started interviewing, and the interview went viral. Well, it wouldn't be viral back in the day because the internet went out. Newsworthy. That's what I would call it. It was newsworthy. And once they got clout, that's when the church was like, "All right, we'll look into this case." Psych, no, they didn't. The church was all like, "Yeah, this is a little bit too popular for us. Too many people know about it. So we got to get Ed and Lorraine." First off, I want to say this church in The Conjuring is so useless. Who owns this bitch? TD Jakes? Kenneth Copeland? Is that his name? Kenneth Copeland? Who owns that? But Ed and Lorraine, they having problems. Not real problems, but slight problems. Lorraine, she just got from the Amityville house and she saw Ed death. That's what she saw, Ed's death. And Ed was like, "We gotta help them." Lorraine is like, "No, but you could die." And I understand, I'm with Lorraine on this one, because what the fuck are y'all getting paid for this? Y'all putting y'all life on the line in every single movie, and I ain't saw a single paycheck yet. But Ed convinced Lorraine to go down to London to inspect the house and meet the family and conduct an investigation. But they didn't sense any spirits, so they decided to interview the little girl to try and get the old man to come out of the little girl. But he said, this time we're gonna put some water in your mouth so we know it ain't fake. But when she put the water in her mouth, she spat it out and said, Bill said y'all gotta turn around. So they turned around and the old man started talking. See what the spirits is trying to do, they trying to throw off the investigation, make Ed and Lorraine believe it's fake so they'll leave. Like when Ed was fixing the washing machine in a later scene and the mom had saw a ghost pop up behind him. But the ghost attacked her, bit the hell out of her. Ed comes over, are you all right? And then some dentures fall into the water and Ed seeing the dentures and he looking like it could be a hoax. It could be. But what really got it is when this woman named Anita, she's been doubting the whole time. The whole time, the whole movie, she's been saying, yeah, this shit ain't real. This shit's fake. It's propaganda. That's what she's been saying. And she has some evidence of the little girl throwing plates and shit and flipping tables. But my question is, I saw this scene. There was a scene before the video was showing, if y'all know what I mean. And in that scene, this little 11-year-old girl was throwing tables so hard against the wall that them bitches explode. How the fuck can she do that? But Ed and Lorraine, well, mostly Ed, he said, listen, he was talking to the mom. He's like, the church isn't going to take this. She's faking. She's throwing tables and shit. She's not haunted. She's just a little brat. That's what she is. And the mother felt played and she's like, get out of here. The lot of you. That's the first time I heard that sentence. The lot of you. Imagine describing a whole bunch of people as a lot. That's just crazy to me. I love British people. But Ed and Lorraine was leaving and then they realized that the old man was just asking for help during the interviews because the nun was bullying the old man and basically making him a slave so the nun can get to the little girl. So they turn back around in order to beat the nun. And the nun is the one who showed Lorraine that Ed was going to die. And they scared as hell because the situation starts looking like Lorraine's vision. But I don't see why they're scared because the way they beat this demon, they beat this demon based off the power of Christ's plot and this demon being stupid as hell. Valak, you're dumb. Valak told Lorraine her name, and knowing the nun's name is the only way to beat the nun. So nun, why the fuck would you say the name? You really a fake demon. You got beat in your own movie by getting spat on. You like that? No. The Crooked Man deserved the movie. Not even gonna lie. He kind of, I wouldn't say scared the shit out of me, but made me fart a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. For example, he was giving that stuttering little boy hell. Like when he was pretending to be a dog and then he just rose up on the little nigga. Crooked Man with that shit scared the shit out of me. And the second best jump scare is when he got Ed ass. Ed was going into that tent. The Crooked Man just popped up out of nowhere. That like I said, that made me fart a little bit. I wasn't scared shitless, but I was scared gasless.
My house!
The old man, like the scare. I said the Crooked Man got the second scariest jump scare. The first is going to the old man. When the little girl was sitting up there knocking on the TV, trying to fix the static, the old man popped up out of nowhere and yeah, he scared the shit out of me. When I was watching the and I seen this movie before. Maybe that's why I can't get scared because I'm watching scary movies that I've seen before and I know what to expect. Maybe that's on me. But he popped up out of nowhere. Ah, and he was, yeah, I jumped back. I can't even lie. So for that, I gotta give this movie 7.3 out of 10. It was good. Was it better than Insidious 2? I haven't seen that in a while, but for now, I'm going to say it is. Y'all let me know in the comments. Are y'all enjoying this Conjuring review before the new movie Last Rites come out? Because y'all know I'm going to be at the theaters. Y'all know yeah. Y'all gonna get the exclusive. I may not give the plot because spoilers, but y'all let me know. Do y'all want spoilers? Do y'all give a damn about spoilers on 11-year-old movies? Y'all really give a damn? But until next time, see you later. Love you. Peace.